Yeah, this whole frog wants to shed. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to show you what shedding sole looks like. So the horse sheds his sole about twice a year. Well, twice a year. They do shed sole twice a year. And some need help. Some just kind of slowly get rid of them. When you have adequate sole depth, when you have thick sole, you can afford helping them. If they have thin sole, I would often choose to leave them and do their thing, and slowly the new sole will come up, and in time the shedding will be done. So shedding sole will be grainy, whereas live sole will be often more of a dark yellow, grayish, depending on the color of the hoof, and it will not come off easily with a hoof pick when it's alive. And you can see really clearly how much shedding sole there is here. It's all the stuff sticking up higher. See, it comes off very nicely with my hoof pick too. Now, it doesn't always happen like this. So I like to cut any part of the frog that's causing a pocket or a flap, just like so here, to make sure that we're not trapping any mud that can cause thrush, especially if it's moist time, wet time. The central sulcus, which is in the middle, needs to be opened up, because that's how the internal part of the frog look like. And often horses do need help to open this up. And the outside here, there's another little pocket. There it is. Now here, there seems to be a little bit of a split. Maybe bacteria got in there, so I'm going to open it up here as well. Some of this, what you see here is the new frog, and the old frog is up here. And when it's attached together well, I prefer waiting, because what's underneath is too young to be exposed to the ground. You see now there's a pretty good pocket underneath here. We'll see once I'm done shedding all the sole and trimming the hoof wall. I will judge then if I want to open it up or not. I can also afford just waiting a couple of days and then cutting it then if it's still not gone. Yeah, this whole frog wants to shed. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's coming off, so I will just cut it off. It's coming off basically on its own. So I will go ahead and cut it because it's basically off already. Making sure there's nothing here that could be trapping moisture. And I will probably just let that go on its own. What's right up here, there's really no point cutting it, especially it's solid hard. I'm just opening the flaps. You can really see how this is well calloused and this is not yet, but it was partly exposed, so it's not bad at all. But it's a lot softer here than it is. This part has definitely calloused into a nice thick material. Now I have to shed the rest of the sole. I am going to take a different tool probably. This part came off very nicely. And the old bar needs to be cut and match the sole. You can really see the dark gray zones right here is live sole. So anything that's a little bit white is leftover shedding stuff. And there's no point making it perfect. Really no point. Because as he's moving around, he'll finish cleaning this all out. Now I can match the hoof wall to this new sole. I make it nice with my rasp. There's probably still some left shedding stuff around here, so that's why I'm bringing the wall really down to sole, because there's still some leftover shedding. Ideally, you want your wall to stay a little above your sole, but this guy has really nice depth and no sensitivity issue whatsoever. Give him somewhere nice to land back here. And now I match the outside of the roll, so I go all the way around. This is the same horse, but it's a hind foot. It's looking very similar, except I believe once I have my knife, I'll be able to tell more, but there's more shedding stuff here that needs to go. He has a lot of depth in the back here, so probably need to help him shed. And the same thing's happening with our frog. It's just coming off here. I will start with my wall just to give me some space for my knife. Some of those bars down, both sides. It's funny what this one's done here. It's just started peeling on its own and left like a little piece of bar. So him living on the track definitely helps this shedding happening sooner. You see how this horse has a really concaved foot here. And when you check sole depth, it seems like he has potentially excess sole here. But we have to remember that wherever live sole is usually mimicking the bone. So that's another good way of telling if your horse has enough sole depth, is you'll see bowling out, and it'll bowl all the way out to the white line. When it's bowling out and then it gets flat again, it's usually a good sign that actually the horse needs more sole build up. That's why a flat foot, that's why you never want to cut sole in the flat foot, because a flat foot means thin sole, because it only concaves when it starts to build more sole depth. It'll start concaving around the bone. But with this horse, I'm going to respect this right here, because he's probably doing or mimicking the bone. So that's probably the way his bone is just naturally made. So the sole always mirror the bone. I will